Stony Plain, how are we doing tonight? That's awesome. And you folks watching online, we glad to have you here. It's too bad we can't have you here. The weather's gorgeous. It's the first night we haven't had a forecast of rain. Welcome to Summer Sessions 2022, week number 4, which means, unfortunately, we're already half over. Yeah, I know. That's what I think. My name is Jazz Matthews. We are DRC Music, and on behalf of the town of Stony Plain, we welcome you all. A couple of quick housekeeping rules. The artists up here can hear your cell phones if they go off. We know everybody's busy. If you could possibly put them on vibrate, that would be awesome. If you're looking for the facilities, right on the end of the pavilion, the door is open and the facilities are in there. And tonight with us, we have Sticky Fingers Eats and Treats, if you're looking for a little snack. We have Harding, the tie-dye ice cream guy over there. And we have Abigail and Ian from the Greater Parkland Information Center, and they're happy to tell you about what's going on in Parkland County. Here in Stony Plain, tomorrow it's the first campfire sessions, and that happens at Shikawi Park. I think it's around 7 o'clock. Check with them for a time. And then we also have the Midsummer Thursdays coming up this month. So we're going to get on with the show now. We're going to introduce you to our opening act. Now, she is, without a doubt, the youngest artist we've had on stage in the 8 years we've been doing this. And she drove from Vermilion to be here. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Cassie Cameron.
Hi, everyone. Hi. I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to be playing a few songs for you all, and I hope you enjoy. This first song is called "A Song for Everything" by Maren Morris. What's your time machine? Is it Springsteen or Teenage Dream? What's your takes you back? Your first falling in love soundtrack. When you were looking for the words, somebody said at first you didn't have to. It was looking right at you. One dance you through love, one rocked you through lonely, mixtape to heartbreak and made you feel holy. For the hits and the misses, for the firing. Close your eyes and listen, 'cause there's a song for everything. Yeah, there's a song for everything. My first lighter up was back when Coldplay still played clubs. My first real goodbye, that second verse still makes me cry. When I was looking for the words, somebody said at first like they knew me. They were singing right to me. One dance you through love, one rocked you through lonely, mixtape to heartbreak and made you feel holy. For the hits and the misses, for the fame. Close your eyes and listen, 'cause there's a song for everything. Yeah, there's a song for everything. What's your time machine? Is it Springsteen or Teenage Dream? One dance you through love, one rocked you through lonely, mixtape to heartbreak and made you feel holy. For the hits and the misses, for the fame. Close your eyes and listen, 'cause there's a song for everything. There's a song for everything. everything. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. This next song's called The Good Ones by Gabby Barrett. Here's a phone call to his parents. Here's a Bible by the bed. Here's a t-shirt that I'm wearing. Here's a song stuck in my head. He's solid and he's steady like the Allegheny runs. He knows just where he's going and he's proud of where he's from. One of the good ones. He's one of the good ones. I love me like you should, one like he wrote the book, one that got you found when you don't even look. Well, anybody can be good ones, but he's good all the time. He's one of the good ones, and he's all mine. He's one of the good ones. You'll know him when you see him by the way he looks at me. And you'd say he hung the moon, I'd say he hung the galaxy. Nobody does it better the way he pulls me in. I've known a couple bad ones, but they all led me to him. He's one of the good ones. I love me like he should, one like he wrote the book, one that got you found when you don't even look. Well, anybody can be good ones, but he's good all the time. He's one of the good ones, and he's all mine. He's one of the good ones. We should have found us one. They're out there, minus one. Some of the good ones. Yeah, I got a good one. Love me like you should, one like he wrote the book, one that got you found when you don't even look. Well, anybody can be good ones, but he's good all the time. He's one of the good ones, and he's all mine. He's one of the good ones. Thank you. It's my mistake. I said I don't love you a little too late, but I guess there ain't never a right time, and I don't know why it's called a goodbye. So go run my name into the ground, tell everyone you know just how I was slam the door off forever, but I promise you it's for the better. I hope you find what you're looking guess you found what you were looking for. I guess my heart ain't worth it anymore. I'm a wreck, I'm a mess, and I ain't got nothing left. And so I hope you're happy now. And I guess you found what you were looking for. I guess my heart ain't worth it anymore. And if you're moving on, I'll figure it out. And you don't hate me somehow. 'Cause I hope you're happy now. Happy now. Oh, I hope you're happy now. Thank you. This next song is called Two Black Cadillacs by Carrie Underwood. Hope you like it. Two black Cadillacs driving in a slow parade. Headlights shining bright in the middle of the day. One is for his wife, the other for the woman who loved him at night. Two black Cadillacs waiting for the right time. And the preacher said he was a good man, and his brother said he was a good friend. But the women in the two black veils didn't bother to cry. Yeah, they took turns laying a rose down, put a handful of dirt into the deep ground. No, he's not the only one who had a secret to hide. Two black Cadillacs, two black Cadillacs. 2 months ago, his wife called the number on his phone. It turns out he'd been lying on both of them for oh so long. And they decided then they'll never get away with doing this to them. Two black Cadillacs waiting for the right time, the right time. And the preacher said he was a good man, and his brother said he was a good friend. But the women in the two black veils didn't bother to cry. Yeah, they took turns laying a rose down, put a handful of dirt into the deep ground. No, he's not the only one who had a secret to hide. Two black Cadillacs, two black Cadillacs. It was the first and the last time they saw each other face to face. They shared a crimson smile and just walked away and left a secret at the grave. And the preacher said he was a good man, and his brother said he was a good friend. But the women in the two black veils didn't bother to cry. Hey, yeah, yeah, they took turns laying a rose down, put a handful of dirt into the deep ground. No, he's not the only one who had a secret to hide. Two black Cadillacs. This song's called Bluebird. Yeah, I'm a turner. I turn pages all the time. Don't like where I'm at. 34 is bad, so I just turned 35. Yeah, I'm a keeper. I keep digging down for the deep. And if you can't be waiting, it might keep me waiting for you. Know I'm gonna play it for keeps. And if the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I'll just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, I'll keep a light on in my soul, keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. Well, I'm a red man. I can turn 20 cents into a 10. And if I get confused and I start to lose, well, I'm in time till it all makes sense. Well, I'm a rummer. Ooh. Sorry, I'm forgetting the words here. And if the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I'll just mix them in my drink. And if the house just keeps on spinning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. Keep a light on in my soul, keep a bluebird in my heart. I'll keep a light on in my soul, keep a bluebird in my heart. I'll keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. Thank you. Now, I'm afraid this is my last song, but it's been a pleasure being here with you all, and thank you for listening. Thanks. If you know this last song, please sing along. It's called Neon Moon. When the sun goes down on my side of town, the lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks with a table for two way in the back, where I sit alone. I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. And if you lose your mind and don't lay, there's always room here for the lonely. So watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart he'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. And if you lose your mind and don't lay, there's always room here for the lonely. So watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. The jukebox plays on drink by drink, and the words to every sad song seem to say what I think. A certain side of me, it ain't ever gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Cassie Cameron, and I hope you have a great rest of your night listening to Eric Kane. Thank you.
Cassie Cameron, ladies and gentlemen, and she is available for bar mitzvahs or what have you. I'm sure she'll learn a campfire song or two if you invite her over. Give us a couple of minutes and we'll be back with Eric Kane. Thank you. Gentlemen, we're back. I want to point out, I changed my shirt. I feel like Reba McEntire doing a wardrobe change, but I saw this online, the Stony clothing company, and you can get these shirts online. Go to Stony1908.com. They're comfortable, they're awesome. They're not mine. They're not honest, but they feel great. You get different colors, different styles. I think you should all go get one. Check them out online. I want to thank our sponsors tonight. We got 88.1 The One, Parkland's Best Country, the Stony Plain Reporter, Spruce Grove Examiner. We want to thank Friesen Brothers, Joffrey's Water, the R.C. Hennig Forest Green Liquor Store, and the town of Stony Plain. Without them, it doesn't happen. And of course, all you folks. And we challenge you all to bring somebody with you next week, if that's all right. Can you all do that? Nobody? Bueller? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, up now we got our headliner as the former frontman for Kane Incognito. He has a few Edmonton Music Award nominations behind him, and now he's out on his own. His latest release is Memories Crawl. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Eric Kane.
Silence has spoken. Oh, can't you see? With our eyes open, we'll all be free. We'll all be free. With our eyes open, we'll all be free. Thank you.
sky as the cool breeze sings lullabies and whistles slightly. With every breath I take, I formulate what's lacking, things straight. And I can't think straight with eyes wide open. Oh, with eyes wide. Stony playing, how you doing? On the downbeat, I feel my heart beating. Oh, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet. On the downbeat, I feel my heartbeat singing. Oh, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet. As if time stood still, so I try to instill these moments in time when nothing else matters. Oh, I spend all day with the sun rays on my face, so I speculate the true meaning of beauty, true meaning of beauty. With eyes wide open. Oh, with eyes wide. Summer session. On the downbeat, I feel my heart beating. Oh, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet. On the downbeat, feel my heartbeat singing. Oh, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet. How we doing out there, Stony Plain? I already can see a few familiar faces, it feels good, and some new faces, even better. My name is Kane. For those who don't know me, I hope after this show, you will feel like you do. The song you're listening to right now is a song I released with my previous project called Kane Incognito. How many of you have heard? The crowd goes wild. This song, as blunt as it is, I wrote after the loss of my brother in 2015. A tragedy, to say the least. It ultimately changed me for the better. And I've been on this stage, on stages just like this, giving you my heart, my soul. And Eyes Wide Open, the song we're playing, was one of the biggest lessons I learned from the loss of my brother, and that is honing in on the present moment. Moments like this, the small moments, the things we take for granted every single day, where the sun rises and sets, the clouds passing by, the breeze on your skin, all those fragments in time, all those little things ultimately make your life, folks. So I wanted to create a song to hone in on those moments and bring you into the present now. Are you with me in this moment alone, Summer Sessions? Well, thank you. With eyes wide open. I know I haven't won you over just yet, but I want to hear you sing it from the top of your lungs, just like you're in the shower, with eyes wide open. With eyes wide open. Oh, with eyes wide open. Let me hear you, Stony Plain. Oh, with eyes wide open. Oh, with eyes wide open. On the downbeat, I feel my heart beat. Whoa, 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 it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet. On the downbeat, I feel my heartbeat singing. Whoa, 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 it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet. Oh, it's bittersweet, it's bittersweet. Stony Plain, how you doing out there? All right, how many, now that it's super quiet, I want to hear the numbers, have heard of me before? 6, perfect. All right, we're going to get into this next song. And you may have heard it as well. It's a song that I released with my previous project called Omatepe. All right, so I mentioned after the loss of my brother, I needed change. I needed to do things that I've never done before. And other than playing in front of people, in front of a mic, on my guitar, I needed to get out of this country and experience new culture, experience new people, and just live a dream of mine of traveling that I had never done before. So I ended up packing a little backpack and traveling all the way to Costa Rica. And after 2 weeks of surfing and living in Costa Rica, I moved up into Nicaragua. How many of you have heard of Nicaragua before? Quite the wild place. I think we can all agree that there's been a lot of stories and a lot of news over the last, 30 years or 50 years, whatever it's been. But they're trying to build an economy around tourism, and it's happening, but slowly. I ended up staying the first and second night at a hostel, and I ended up getting robbed. I got my wallet and a bunch of things stolen. I ended up going to jail. The cops killed a guy in front of me. One of the craziest stories I could go on for hours about, but we're not going to go there fully. It was life-changing though, and I wanted to go home so badly after that. But my friend that was with me convinced me to stay. And the next day we went to an island called Omatepe, and it was in the middle of Nicaragua. And the next 5 days on that island were the best 5 days of that trip. I met this girl. We spent many hours of the day and night together. And we ended up at this place called the Tree House. Literally in the depths of the Nicaraguan jungle, on the tops of a cliff, in the tops of the trees, with the monkeys and the leaves. It was the first open mic I had ever performed at, with massive jungle bugs and monkeys flying around and swinging around. It was absolutely surreal. But with about 10 shots of tequila, I had the confidence to play in front of people, and I did. And that moment changed my life. Carry on to the night, everyone went to sleep, and me and this girl laid in this hammock, swinging back and forth, and the jungle came to life. And that moment was just instilled in my mind enough to write a little love song called Omatepe. Here it is. I hope you enjoy it. And just imagine swinging in that hammock. Maybe not that hammock because it'd be a little small with all you in there, but just in the jungle itself. Here it is.
We sway back and forth in each other's warmth, the tops of the trees with the monkeys and the leaves. I wonder what's to come. In the depths of the jungle you slip into a slumber, knowing our days are few as the distant storm rumbles. I wonder what's to come. Oh, but I know that you'll open up your eyes any given time, oh, any given time. So sleep so gently while you overcome the demons in your mind. So sleep under the moonlight In the middle of the jungle, I'm all yours tonight. There's creatures all around, so many sights, so many sounds. Well, it's you all I see, up high off the ground. I wonder what's to come. In a hammock cocoon under the stars and the moon, I lay beside you while I write this tune. I wonder what's to come. Oh, but I know that you'll open up your eyes any given time, oh, any given time. So sleep so gently as you overcome the demons in your mind. So sleep under the moonlight. In the middle of the jungle, I'm all yours tonight. Middle of the jungle, I lie awake and wonder what's to come. So sleep so gently while you overcome the demons in your mind. So sleep under the moonlight. In the middle of the jungle where the lion sleeps tonight. Thank you. Did it feel like you were in the jungle? All right, so I think we can all agree that the last couple of years have been absolutely wild. Front flips and all sorts of angles, and I mean, I don't know if you were in gymnastics, but that's how I see it. It's been a wild ride. When it first happened, COVID and lockdowns kicked in, I questioned how I was going to keep myself sane. How was I going to make it through this? I ended up buying a bunch of studio kind of basement recording equipment and quickly realized that that wasn't going to get that fix that I need of sharing my story and playing music for people. So prior to this, I had never played in front of anybody by myself. I built a band because I was too scared to do it. And I had one opportunity, and that was to play and follow the shoes of Mr. Martin Kerr, who's actually on this wall. But he played the first weekend with his incredible manager, Anthony Lovesey. They played 8 street concerts the first weekend that they started doing this. And I saw that, and I immediately said to myself, I have to do that. I have to step out of my comfort zone and play these songs and these shows by myself. I had never done it. The summer goes on, 20, 30, 40 shows later, I performed. The last one bringing me to Kamloops, British Columbia. And on my travels down the windy Rocky Mountain roads of the Rockies, I'm sure we're all very familiar with, I hit the line of the Rockies right as the sun was setting. And it was one of those moments that I just had to pull over, take a photo, take it in, And it inspired me to write down some words and ultimately create a song. I wanted to create that song to replicate that windy Rocky Mountain road trip vibe that I had. I just finished recording this almost in the studio. It's coming out in the fall. It's called Sunsets and Silhouettes. I want you to put yourself on that windy Rocky Mountain road with me, folks. Here it is.
Moon now burn, I headed west for the day. Treetops littered with the dusting of grey. It almost left me with an eerie feeling. Yet the backdrop of the mountain tops, the golden blanket of the sun, balanced out the undeniable beauty. Few more hours and I'm yours, to the open road I saw. Sunsets and silhouettes, are we there yet? Mixtapes and old cassettes, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there losing count of all the staggered traffic signs, bouncing between the shoulder to center lines, watching the minutes pass. If only they would last. Vibrations from the rumble strips lead my body through my fingertips, pressed against the glass. If only the prince would last. Few more hours and I'm yours, to the open road I saw. Sunsets and silhouettes, are we there yet? Mixtapes and old cassettes, are we there yet? Oh, lose yourself in the music, through nostalgia, don't confuse it. Sunsets and silhouettes, are we there yet? The open road is a story never told. Let the pavement write the pages of the chapters unfold. The only road that I have ever known. I say sunsets and silhouettes, are we there yet? Mixtapes and old cassettes, are we there yet? Oh, lose yourself in the music, through nostalgia, don't confuse it. Sunsets and silhouettes, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet, folks? Thank you. Once again, my name is Eric Kane. Give it up for, I believe her name was Cassie, who opened up for her, or Cassidy? Cassie. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. Incredible. She's only 13 years old. Give a round of applause once again. And for Mr. Jazz and the crew for throwing this on and bringing us out, bringing you guys music every Wednesday. Give a round of applause. Nice work. My name is Eric Kane, once again. I'm not sure if I just said that. It's getting really hot in here, so. This next song
It's going to get a little deep. This one's important to me. And again, as blunt as it is, last year, January 2021, I got a phone call in the morning that a very good friend of mine who actually lived in Stony Plain passed away. He committed suicide. And I think over the last few years, you can see that mental health is a thing. All the time, alone in our own heads. Everybody deals with it. Everybody has emotions. Some dwell in the negative a little longer. But I want to talk about this to lift the stigma around mental health, around suicide, before it gets to that point. Because there's just too many people not talking about it when we all deal with it. So I wrote a song that morning that I got the news, that I was on my knees feeling the loss. And it's bringing me to tears right now. The song is called Destiny. It was the first song I recorded this spring in the studio for my debut solo project. I hope you enjoy it, folks. I got some news today that brought me to my knees. In a world so full of pain, crumbling with disease. I got some news today that opened up my mind, that the loved ones right next to you could be crying from the inside. I believe in faith, but it's crushing. I believe in hope, but there's nothing. I believe in destiny, but it's just so hard to believe. Where did you go? Where did you run to? Why did you leave? Leave it all behind. I hope your pain is wherever you are now. I hope that you know that I love you. I hope you know this somehow. 'Cause I've been feeling your pain and it's crushing. I've been searching for the blame and there's no one. I've been pushing for change, it's coming. It's just so hard to believe. Where did you go? Where did you run to? Why did you leave? Leave it all behind. I want to say I'm sorry. It's hard to comprehend why you left in the middle of your story. You never got to write the end. There's hope, but we need change. Love to be braved. Violence and silent minds longing to be saved. Detach the stigma, no longer enslaved to the lonely battles we encounter each day. 'Cause I believe in faith, but it's crushing. I believe in hope, but there's nothing. I believe in destiny, but it's just so hard to believe. Where did you go? Where did you run to? Why did you leave? Leave it all behind. I wanna say I'm sorry. It's hard to comprehend why you left in the middle of your story. You never got to write the end. I believe in faith, but it's crushing. I believe in hope, but there's nothing. I believe in destiny, but it's just so hard to believe. So hard to believe. I believe in faith, but it's crushing. caution. I believe in hope, but there's nothing. I believe in destiny, but it's just so hard to believe. Thank you. Thank you so much. How we doing out there? So, I have this thing I tell myself that I'm not going to use hairspray. And then I use hairspray. And then the sun comes out, I start sweating, and my eyes are on fire. That's my excuse after playing that song. So, how many of you are sold on Eric Kane? Yeah. How many of you are going to follow me on social media after this show? Hey, okay. As we know, social media is a huge thing in the music industry. So, if you enjoy what you hear, please follow me at @EricKane_ on all social media platforms. Stream my music, share, comment. All of those things help emerging artists out so much. As well, find Cassie and do the same if she's got social media. It helps so much, folks. Who wants to hear another brand new song? This is actually one of the most recent songs that I wrote. And a lot of the time, you write a song, and it takes years to get into the studio and record it. With other shows, other music being released, there's just a big process a lot of the time. This song, I was lucky enough to write it and get in the studio within a couple months. And when you write something, you really get attached to it. You get high almost off that song. And to be able to record it in that excitement, it's a beautiful thing. So anyways, this song. This song started out with these riffs, these chords. And the words unforgettable moments. And I related that to a relationship I had with a lot of ups and a lot of downs. The downs outweighed the ups, and that relationship doesn't exist anymore. But the unforgettable moments I will cherish for the rest of my life. So I wrote a song about those unforgettable moments. And here it is.
These unforgettable moments, treasured and stolen from the life we used to, the life we used to live. Painted on smiles, hearts on trial again, for another wound within, another wound, and I cannot pretend I wouldn't give it all away for another one, an unforgettable, an unforgettable, an unforgettable moment with you. I was hopelessly trying to be open with a timid mind. I was choking on these words within, on these lines that were never spoken.
tolerated yet confiscated. Our love was at an end, and another war began. Another war, and I cannot pretend I wouldn't give it all away for another one, an unforgettable, an unforgettable, an unforgettable moment with you, an unforgettable, an unforgettable, oh, an unforgettable moment with you. With you. These unforgettable moments, treasured and stolen from the life we used to live. Thank you. All right, so how many of you guys listened to the song that I just released, June 11th? The crowd goes wild. How many are going to listen to it after the show? Hey, there we go, there we go. So that song was an acoustic song I wrote. And I'm going to do something that I've never done before. So bear with me, okay, folks? I'm going to sing this new song that I just wrote, actually didn't just write, but released, with just myself singing and the piano, okay? We're going to get really intimate here. My good friend, an artist, talented musician, Eric, on the keys, also named Eric. Take it away, Eric. I grew up 20 minutes west of here on an acreage by Alberta Beach. Do you guys know where that place is? I spent 20 plus years of my life on this acreage and then some, going back after I moved out when I was 18. Every time I'd go back to this place, it would bring the memories, the lessons, the scars, the tears, the cries, the laughs, all from the depths of my mind, the depths of my soul. All of those things that created the man I am today. Give it up for my mom as well right here, taking video. The kindest human I know. Thanks, Mom. I wanted to replicate that reminiscent roller coaster I would go on every time I'd go there with the help of this wall of photos. I think we all have that mantle, that photo book, the shelf of photos that puts you in that reminiscent, nostalgic place. I wanted to write a song that brought you there. It's my debut solo single. It's called Memories Crawl. Here it is. doing something I've never done with my good friend Eric. Old pictures on the wall, making memories crawl from the depths of my mind to that one time where I learned to walk, learned to talk, when my mother and my father and my sisters and brother all watched. Oh, well, I see the light, I see the light, I see the light, I'm coming home. Oh, where the tall trees surrounding me, where the birds and the bees all guide me. This place made me believe that anything was possible. Oh, 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 I'm coming home. Oh, they say don't forget your roots, but how could I even if I tried to? This place, it's a part of me, like the creek in the yard and the veins in my arms and the stars in the night with reflections in my eyes. It was love at first sight, and I've been there my whole life. Oh, I see the light, I see the light, I see the light, I'm coming home. Oh, where the tall trees surrounding me, where the birds and the bees all guide me. This place made me believe that anything was possible, where the bluebirds whistling melodies, loved ones lost in time, has grounded me. This place made me believe that anything was possible. Oh, 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 I'm coming home. Oh, 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 and no matter where I go, and no matter how far I roam, these memories still crawl to a little place I call home. And no matter where I go, and no matter how far I roam, these memories still crawl to a little place I call home. No matter where I go, and no matter how far I roam, these memories still crawl to a little place I call home. Thank you. So I just played Beaumont Blues and Roots Festival last June 18th. The weather report was thunderstorms and just cold weather, so I dressed up. I got a toque on, tried to look all cool. The sun comes out, it's 30 degrees, and I'm just sweating. Kind of similar right now. I'm wearing black. The sun is melting me in here, but I wouldn't have it any other way, Stony Plain. Thank you for being here once again. I'm going to do a couple songs all by myself, if that's cool. I put on the list of things here that I'm going to play a couple covers. I want to play something that, if you're not familiar with me, it's going to ring the bell, and you're going to fall in love with me and in love with my music, and you're going to follow me. And then you're going to come and say hi after, and purchase maybe a CD or just take a photo with me and say hello. So I'm going to give you guys that option, though, of the song I play, okay? Times Like These by the Foo Fighters or Country Roads. Okay, Country Roads. Times Like These. Anthony says Country Roads. Maybe if we do it quick enough, we might be able to do both. All right, well, I'm going to tune my guitar first so I don't sound like baloney. How many of you know the song Country Roads? What was that, folks? How many of you know the song Country Roads? There you go. How many are going to sing along to Country Roads? I actually performed this song the last time, maybe not the last time, but in Spruce Grove at the Horizon stage. And sorry, I'm standing awkwardly because the sun is blinding me and I can't see the tuner. But I played at Horizon stage before the COVID pandemic hit. I sold the place out with my incredible band, Kane Incognito, and we had the whole place singing. So Stony Plain, I believe in you that we're going to top that, all right? You guys got this? Hopefully I do.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to a place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the skies. Misty taste the moonshine, a teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to a place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, I hear a voice in the morning hours, she calls me. The radio reminds me of our home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Stony Plain Summer Sessions. Country road. Take me home, country roads. All right, folks, let's hear it. Country roads,
take me home to a place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads. Nice work, folks. Great work. And thank you. All right. What do we got for time here? What do we got? Technically, we don't. 10 minutes? All right. We're going to call the band back on. Give a round of applause to these incredible, talented humans. This is literally my 4th time playing with these guys. Beaumont Blues Festival, we had 2 practices. We played the show. Or did we only have 1? No, we had 2. So that was 3. I guess yesterday was the 4th, and today's the 5th time. That blows my mind. These guys are super, super talented. Give a round of applause to these guys. You guys ready? All right. All right, so it was an absolute pleasure, Stony playing. I hope I sold you on my project. This is my debut solo project. Did I sell you? There we go. Thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. This next song is a very special one to me. In all the journeys of the COVID experience we had, my favorite was playing these street concerts. Stepping out of my comfort zone and going to all the unknown places around Alberta and British Columbia and playing for beautiful people like you. But I got so busy the summer of 2020 that I needed to take a break. And I've learned over the years of hustling in the music and just in life that I need to slow down before my body forces me to slow down, before the universe forces me to slow down. So I took 10 days off and I went traveling into BC once again to chase my roots, to go hiking in the mountains, to go swimming in the waterfalls, to go camping with nature. And I did just that. But the first place I stopped was outside of Golden, British Columbia. And I brought my guitar and I strummed those chords. And I told myself to slow down. And I did just that for the next 10 days. I slowed down and just took it in. Mother Nature, gave myself a reset, and then came headstrong. And now we're here. This song comes out July 22nd, folks, and I want you to help me release it. You're going to help me by streaming it. You're going to help me by sharing it, telling how much of a good time you had at the summer sessions in Stony Plain, and say, man, that Eric Kane guy, he sure was cool. He loved to slow down. This song is an upbeat song, all about slowing down, folks. Oh, well, I'm sitting bankside by the river watching H2O flow. Well, I left my home at the open road. Well, I got so many things on the go. Yet my mind's been racing, shoes lacing, feet pacing. Time's ticking on and just can't be replaced. I've just got to let go. Ease my mind in the unknown. Hold up, just a minute. Or take a look around to stop your head from spinning. Oh, slow down. Oh, well, I'm pleasantly lost in my own thoughts and my own presence. Well, untangle the knots and I learn from all of these lessons. Oh, yeah, escape the beaten path, carving sculptures that will last. Like the totems on the wall, I will learn from what has passed. I will forget the trees, as far as the eyes can see. I'm building bridges through the clouds just to see if I'm allowed to plant my body and my soul. The earth so you below, what's the roots ledge onto all the love that has grown. I've just got to let go, ease my mind in the unknown. Hold up, just a minute. Or take a look around to stop your head from spinning. Oh, slow down, just a second. Or take a look around to stop your head from sinking. Oh, slow down, oh, slow down. Stony, play. Slow down, oh, slow down. Thank you, Stony, playing from the bottom of my heart. I want to introduce these incredible humans behind me. On the drums, we got Mr. Phil. Give a round of applause. Over on the keys, Mr. Eric, you already know him. Give a round of applause. On the bass guitar, LaShawn, another incredible human. And a good friend of mine, Brad Simmons, I've known for 12 plus years. Give it up for Mr. Guitar Man, Brad. There it is. My name, folks, is Eric Kane. And it was an absolute pleasure, all right? LaShawn's gonna get you to clap in here. Maybe I will. There we go. Blake in the back, get those hands going. Well, I'm pleasantly lost in my own thoughts and my own presence. Well, untangle the knots and I learn from all of these lessons. Anthony, move those hands. Well, I'm pleasantly lost in my thoughts and my own presence. Untangle the knots and I learn from all these lessons. I've just got to let go. Stony, play the unknown. Hold up, just a minute. Or take a look around to stop your head from sinking. Oh, slow down, just a second. Or take a look around to stop yourself from sinking. Oh, slow down, slow down. Slow down. One more time. Slow down. Slow down. Oh, slow down. Slowly play. Thank you so much. I actually just threw a pun in there. I said slow knee plane, but anyways. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, folks. My name is Eric Kane. I do have merch over here. Please come say hello, at least. It was an absolute pleasure. Until next time.
Yeah, he is Eric Kane, ladies and gentlemen. And opening up tonight, Cassie Cameron. I want to thank you all on behalf of the town of Stony Plain and our sponsors for coming out tonight. We're challenging you to bring somebody out next week. We have from Saskatchewan, Tommy John Amon. And our scheduled opener, Jeff Caddo, cannot be here. He has a family emergency in Ontario. So if you remember our sound guy from Chicowie Park, Sean Gristwood, he will be here opening up. As Eric said, he does have some merch and CDs and whatnot, so feel free to stop by there. Until next week, have a good night, everybody.
Can we do a photo with you guys before you pack up?
All right, everybody hold up. He wants to take a stage selfie.
All right, you guys ready? Okay, I got long arms.
Everybody smiling?
Everybody smile. Oh, where are you? There we go. 3, 2, 1. One more. One more. You guys ready? 3, 2. It's a video. Come on, man. Thank you so much.
Good night, everybody.